How's everyone doing today? This is Adam with Commander on a Budget. Today we'll begin to another episode of Budget Brews. Today we'll be going over General Tazri, but we're going to do something a little different when it comes to building this one. I want to take the concept of tribal and have General Tazri as the commander. Now I know what you're saying. What is tribal? Let's hop into it. So tribal really got shot into popularity when Masswood Nexus came out from Kaldheim, and essentially the entire goal of the deck is to get a bunch of value from having a bunch of changelings and just pretty much because they count as all creature types, you get effects from having them being all creature types. So we're going to run cards like Masswood Nexus to give a blanket type to everything. Another very key card in the deck is Arcane Adaptation. It gives you an extra layer of redundancy, giving you an extra blanket effect of creature types. It's just real good. It's also still under $5. So next up, we're going to get into a very pivotal part of the deck. And that's the changelings that we're going to run. So thanks to actually some of the recent reprinting, I believe from AFR gave a bunch of really good reprints. So Chameleon Colossus is currently very budget. Another one due to its reprints is Taurian Mauler is also incredibly budget, and this thing can get out of control very fast. Another one that's been reprinted in the Commander products, a Mirror Entity. This also doubles as a win condition. You also have some really good utility changelings, such as Mass Vandal from Kaldheim, Grave Shifter, which is a great way to bring back cards from your graveyard, and probably my favorite changeling to run in this entire strategy is Amoeba Changeling, pretty much giving everything the changeling ability. It's real solid. But now we're going to get into the synergies that we run in the deck. So because everything's all creature types, Whelming Wave is a fantastic board wipe in the deck. Since everything in the deck will technically be giants, Cast Off, the Adventure side of Realmcloak Giants, a fantastic play. There's a bunch of allies that you get bonuses off of for running a bunch of other allies, so Kalastria Healer is a fantastic game ender in the deck. Along with Seagate Loremaster is also a fantastic draw engine. Speaking of really good draw cards, you can run Distant Melody, and you basically just get to draw a bunch of cards for 4. You can also run a bunch of different cards with a party mechanic. You will have to have 4 different changelings out on the board in order for this to be reduced fully, but I still think it's totally worth it, and this is a fantastic reanimate card in this deck. There's one last tribe I wanted to talk about when it came to making a tribal deck, and that's Slivers. You get a bunch of different synergies because everything is technically a sliver, so you can run stuff like Harmonic Sliver, Manaweth Sliver, which can make everything Mana Dorks, and another potential game ender you can run is Shadow Sliver, giving everything Shadow. You have a ton of really good options for this deck, and I was super surprised that you could actually make it on a budget. I've been trying to find a really fun commander to make a budget tribal, and I think General Tazri is a fantastic option. It lets you tutor out a bunch of different cards from your deck. It's just real fun. So that's the end of the video. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all want to see. I'll see y'all in the next one.